Assalamu alaikum students in 7th ladder, page number 15 and lecture number 15. Today our topic is about the comprehension of the autobiography of Nelson Mandela, A Long Walk to Freedom. Okay students, we have discussed about the autobiography that has been taken from the lesson of his childhood and the concept about the things that he used to do in his childhood, I think so, is clear in your minds. So according to that concept, we have to solve the comprehension today. Students, many times before I have told you the meaning of the comprehension and what is the method to solve the comprehension. We have discussed. So according to that concept, we have to attempt the comprehension today. Okay students, our part B of the comprehension is about the answer the following questions. Our first question, how was the hut floor kept smooth? जो उस झोंपड़ी का फर्श था उसे कैसे नरम रखा जाता था, उसे बराबर, स्मूथ मीन्स हमवार. द आंसर, द फ्लोर वाज मेड ऑफ क्रस्ट एंड हीप. सख्त किस्म की एक मिट्टी होती थी जिससे वो बना होता था. द हार्ड डूम ऑफ एक्सकवेटेड अर्थ अबव एन एंट कॉलोनी. इट मीन्स the earth was dug out and the stick of a copla. Copla means बांस का डंडा that was fixed in the middle of the hut after digging out the earth and I think so. Have you ever seen that in the middle of the hut people used to fix an stick, the very heavy stick that is called copla, and was kept smooth by spraying it regularly with fresh cow dung. And on the daily basis they used to smear the dung. Dung means manure. गोबर, गाय का जो गोबर है उसे डेली बेसिस पे अपने फर्श के ऊपर वो लगाया करते थे टू कीप इट स्मूथ. एंड क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, व्हाट स्किल्स डिड मैंडेला लर्न? उसने कौन सी महारतें जो सीखी? स्किल्स मीन स्टूडेंट अबाउट विच थिंग ही वाज एक्सपर्ट. And the answer is, he learned how to knock the birds. उनको कैसे उसने खूंटा डालना है. It means उनको कैसे वो पकड़ सकता है. Out of the sky with slung shot, उछल कर हवा में वो कैसे उनको पकड़ सकता है. To gather wild honey. Wild honey means the honey of the bees living in the wild areas. Fruits and edible roots as well as stick fire. और वो फल कौन से इकट्ठे कर सकता है. एंड एडिबल रूट्स मीन्स ही वाज वेल अवेयर अबाउट द रूट्स दैट आर एबल टू ईट. एंड एज वेल एज स्टिक फायर. स्टिक फायर मीन्स टू बर्न द फायर एंड हाउ टू कलेक्ट द स्टिक्स टू बर्न द फायर. ही वाज एक्सपर्ट इन ऑल दीज थिंग्स. Students, are question number 3, what kind of the toys did the children play with? किस किस्म के जो खिलौने हैं उस दौर में वो बनाकर उनके साथ खेला करते थे. The answer is, the children played with the toys that they had molded by their own self. First of all, which they had molded by their own self. It means that they didn't purchase the toys already made. And with clay, the important thing is that they made the toys with clay and they molded birds and animals out of clay, and with that clay they used to two type of the toys, birds, animals. And then students, question number 4, how did Mandela enjoy himself as a herd boy? Herd boy means, students, a person that is used to graze the animals or the sheep in the fields. Mandela enjoyed himself as a herd boy by looking after the sheep and calves in the fields. It means he used to graze the sheep and the calves in the fields, and by finding the mystical attachment that the Xhosa, that was is Xhosa, South African tribe, Xhosa is called South African tribe, have for their source of happiness. It means when he found the mystery that they have their great source of happiness, he enjoyed a lot. Then question number 5. This is the given line from the text and we have to answer this. My mother presided over 3 huts at Kono. Kono was their village. What were those huts used for? And we have to tell about the uses of these huts. One hut is used for sleeping, second for cooking, and third one is used for storage the grain. Then students, question number 6. Kuno was a village of women and children. Why does the narrator say this? Okay, the question is, why the village of Kuno was called the village of women and children, and why the narrator, it means Nelson Mandela, has added this thing? The answer, because males of Kono didn't live there for all of the year. They worked at far away places. It means they had to work at the far away places. दूर दराज इलाकों में काम करना पड़ता था. Who? The males of the Kono. And women and children try to manage everything. It means women and children, they just lonely managed everything. That's why this is called the village of women and children. Then students, our part B of the question, the comprehension comes. Answer with reference to the context. I have told you that how to write the reference of the questions. According to the given lines, we have to decide that from which lesson or story or poem these lines have been taken. So definitely we know that we are reading the autobiography of Nelson Mandela. So these lines have been taken place from the autobiography A Long Walk to Freedom, written by Nelson Mandela. Clear? And the story name we have to write in inverted commas, but the writer name we don't write into the inverted commas. Then come to the context. Context means circumstance, in which we have to tell about the events that are about to happen and that have been passed before the given lines. So let's read the context. Okay students, let's start our context. You know very well that's Czechoslovak, and let's start. In this autobiography, Nelson Mandela pays light on many incidents or facts about his life. Pays light means bring to light about the many facts about his life and the realities about his life. Nelson Mandela was the first black president of South Africa. It means he was the first black president of the South Africa. A biography or autobiography narrates, analyzes and interprets the events in the person's life. It means all the things they tell about the biography or autobiography. The difference between biography or autobiography I have told you. So it guides about all these things. It can also reveal a lot about a particular period of history. It means it also tells about the history. In this autobiography, we come to know in detail about Nelson Mandela, who has spent his childhood like a common citizen in a common area of South Africa. It means in this autobiography we are learning or we are knowing about the childhood of the great president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela. Okay students, questions of reference and context. Check the lines or see the lines from your book. According to these lines are part 1. A question, where was this land? वो जो लैंड है साउथ अफ्रीका की कहाँ पे थी? And what kind of the land was this? The answer, this land was in South Africa at Kuno. This is the location, and this land was situated in a narrow grassy valley and overlooked by green hills. It means the area was surrounded with the green hills, grass or the narrow paths. Question B of the part A. What kind of the houses were there on this land? वहाँ पे किस किस्म के जो घर थे वहाँ क्या थे? The houses were of beehive shaped of mud walls. Beehive shaped means मक्खियों का छत्ता जैसा होता है ना, उस शेप के थे. And part C, what were the residents of this land deprived of? उस चीज़ किस चीज़ से महरूम थे? The residents of this land were deprived of basic facilities of their lives. Basic facilities, the things that they needed, but they hadn't these things for their lives to use. So that's why they were deprived of the basic things, like there were just one store to use and such type of the things. And then part 2 of the reference to the context, see the lines of the part 2 from the book. And question A of the part 2, what were the boys doing with the donkey? जो boys थे वो donkey गधे के साथ क्या कर रहे थे? The boys were climbing up and down on the back of the donkey. This activity or this game they played openly. Question B, how did the unruly donkey teach the writer a lesson? Writer means Nelson Mandela को उसने कैसे सबक दिया था? एक unruly means rogue and very stupid donkey. The answer, the unruly donkey taught a lesson to the writer by bolting him into the thorn bush. झाड़ियों पर फेंककर उसने उसको सबक दिया था. And question C, how did the writer feel after his experience? After this experience, what type of the feelings the writer had? Answer, the writer Nelson Mandela felt embarrassing in front of his friends after this experience. Embarrassing means he was feeling very shameful. That's why. Okay students, except those questions, here are some additional questions. It means here are some extra questions except the text or comprehension. Okay, question number 1, what is an autobiography? An autobiography narrates, analyzes, and interprets the events in person's life. It can also reveal a lot about the history. It means all the things autobiography or biography describe. Question 2, what is the difference between the biography or an autobiography? The answer is, biography and autobiography deal with the same things. It means they tell about the same things. Both of them reveal a lot of things about any person's life, but the simple difference is that a biography is written by another person or writer of anyone's life. किसी की ज़िंदगी के बारे में कोई दूसरा बताता है. While an autobiography is written by the person himself on his life. जो autobiography है उसके बारे में, उसमें जो राइटर या अपनी ज़िंदगी के बारे में, उसके हालात और वाक़यात के बारे में खुद बताता है. Then question number 3, what type of the dressing did the people of the South Africa like to adopt at that time? कौन सी जो ड्रेसिंग के कपड़े वो पहनते थे? Answer, the women and children of the village wore blankets. That means color in ochre, pale brownish yellow. Only the few Christians in the village wore western style clothing because they were rich. A few Christians, that's why they wore western style clothing. Then question number 4, when did Mandela become the president and what type of the campaign he ran? The answer, Nelson Mandela became the president in 1994. In 1994, he became the president of the South Africa and he started the anti-apartheid campaign. Students, I have told you the meaning of the anti-apartheid, that the campaign that was run in the South Africa to abolish the system of about the races, and the campaign was about to abolish or the stupid activities about the racial distinguish that was existed between the two nations, like the black people or the white people. And then question number 5, where did Mandela used to slide in his childhood? Mandela sat on the flat stones and slid down the face of the large rocks. It means slide down, स्लेप करना, ऊंची जगह पर जाकर नीचे आना. That is, on the flat stones he used to slide down and the face of the large rocks. He went on the large rocks and then came down. Okay students, I hope that your concept about the comprehension answer questions is clear. Learn all these questions and solve the questions that are given in the shape of think and answer, because that are for your creativity or activity. So I haven't written or answered the questions here. In the next video we'll start our grammatical concepts. Till then, Allah Hafiz.